Welcome in to Inglewood High School in Inglewood, Colorado, metro area of Denver. And the first game of the USL2 for the Colorado Rush. Technical difficulties here, so a little radio broadcast for you. We'll see if we can get the cameras working here eventually, but we're not even in the same venue that we thought that we might be here. Denver Christian High School will be the home of the Colorado Rush this season, but due to a scheduling conflict, we're at Inglewood High School here tonight, which is a beautiful facility. And CHSAA uses this for semifinals for many of the classifications over the last few years. This is one of the places that you make it to before they go to either Dick's Sporting Goods Park or, of course, they were down at the Switchbacks, the USL1 club here in Colorado. Down in Colorado Springs, that's where the Boys State Championships were played this year. So a very nice venue. It is unnatural turf. We like to call it flubber, but it is the Astro turf or the sport turf. And the Rush playing in their home blues. Going right to left in front of us. As they gather together here and go to work. Malmy had it on the near side. It's sent back here. Bailey Rouse. Romney again, and now Rouse. We play a little 1-2 here. Rush keeping possession as they go right to left in front of us here again. Keeper for the Rush, Martin Sanchez. Northern Illinois University. Talk a lot about the backgrounds of a lot of these players here. The lead ahead, Shepard with it on the left side as he is taken off the ball, though, and Salt Lake will take it back. Pretty good sized schedule here on a Friday in the USL2 League. And a couple of finals here that we'll see if we can get to and find some of those. Very first game, and this has been a year coming due to the pandemic. Rush will get the ball back. Their defensive third and set up. Salt Lake set up with 3 along, now 4 along the backside. Looks like a 4-4-2, but again, a best guess. Coaches aren't going to exactly hand us the configurations. Battle along the far side as it goes over the boundary line on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for Salt Lake. Home game here. For the Rush, open up a couple of exhibition matches to get going, the player development. But again, this was supposed to start last year, and it never came around. Touched ahead, chested down. Gutierrez there, a nice play. Well, that was a hot shot off the chest. He tried to set it down. It'll be a free kick opportunity now for the Rush. Playing on a multi-purpose field here. We can give you a pretty good idea where to set the ball up here. Right about, I'll mark it down here in between the 20 and 25 yard lines here. So that'll give you a sense of where the 18 rolls out to about the 9 yard line out onto the field. So well outside the box here. Ben Shepard ready to go here. Will he do it with the right foot? He will. And a direct strike. It's off of the post. And it'll head out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick upcoming. A fantastic strike. Just could not get it to bend in as he hit the right post. Tanner Kennard, the keeper, had no shot at that one, but got helped out by the post there on that far side. Rush, really aggressive defensively here. Tezzy Swalita. Swalita tries to bring it forward. It goes off of a Rush player and over the boundary line, and a throw-in opportunity. Bounding ball, out it goes, and it'll be a throw-in. Leaning forward. Rush will take it away defensively, try to push to the midfield here. Double team swallowing up Gutierrez, and a bounding ball. Good tackle on the far side for the Rush. Change of possession. Here comes Colorado.
Just down the throw from Park City.
So Park City with the throw on the far side. Possession early on. We don't see a clock here, so we're guessing a little bit as to how much time we've got going here. See if the official can throw us some times here. Chipped over the top. Ralmy tries to send that ball over the top there. A battle, and that'll be a foul and a free kick opportunity for Park City. Last game of the day, as a matter of fact, in the USL2. Park City Red Wolves SC. Lead ahead by the Red Wolves. Battling here. And a drive that is blocked by the Rush. Still in the offensive third for Park City here. Center back will send it forward for Park City. Start to push into the offensive third now. Center of the field, it'll roll through. Sanchez comes out with a slide, able to make the save. And the ball kept in bounds by the Rush. They'll be able to turn it back the other way, potentially. Rush trying to make their way through the midfield. Rush with the attack into the offensive third as they push forward here. Shepard, and a drive and a goal. Saw a little daylight and fires it home from about 30 yards out. 1-0 Colorado. Shepard had the opportunity on a free kick and hit the post the last time. This time saw a little daylight and puts it home. One nothing Colorado. Park City will begin from the center circle here and see if they can find an equalizer. Decent crowd here. There was a line of folks trying to make their way in when I arrived here, so that was nice to see. A ball over the top here to the right side. Forward brings it forward. The cross in there, headed out by the Rush. Well defended. Pressure coming, though. And it'll be a free kick opportunity coming for Park City here. The Red Wolves catch a little bit of a break here as the forward, as he was trying to make his way through, got knocked over. Well outside the 18, but still a dangerous spot they could set up for a set piece here. It'll be on the near side as Park City goes left to right in front of us. The official still talking to the player that went down here. Feels like he's okay. Now the set piece opportunity here from the right side. top of the box. There's a drive, and it'll go hit the side netting here. Sanchez made an attempt for it, then realized where he was at.
We apologize for not having a scoreboard. Just technical issues, technological
Sanchez, we
issues.
told you, played a year with Minneapolis City. A couple of years ago. Second-ranked keeper, U20.
Corner on the way from Park City.
That was in 2019. Not a lot of soccer played. Well, not a lot of official soccer played last summer, as we know. Corner kick opportunity, and a short corner at that. Park City works. Sent here, right side, top of the box. Drive in, and a bicycle kick will go wide. Sanchez in a pretty good spot, stayed on his line there, and the rush defending well, although with that bicycle kick, a striker able to get the foot to it. Mostly cloudy skies, the sun breaking through occasionally, a threat of a little bit of rain, but there's going to be a lot of rain this weekend. You can bet Sunday's game is going to be gloomy. And a push from behind, but it's easy to see the forearm shiver there, and a rush player goes down. A free kick opportunity for the boys in blue. Eric Zeck with it. Sends it here to Luke Hansen. Hansen will send back toward the midfield. A little touch. Rush will keep possession here. And a drive with the left foot. Could not get around it, though, as Hopper Maximilian, the striker from Austria, put the left foot to it, but again, not a great strike, well wide. Goal kick coming for Park City. Thanks to the folks, Bolero, at the big press conference. A second press conference to announce the coming of the Colorado Rush to USL2. We did it in February of 2020, and then everything got shut down. So the 2.0 version, and here we go. It's so cool. Bolero jumped right in with the Colorado Rush here in their inaugural season with USL2. Ball ahead as Park City able to push their way inside of the 18. A little hand grabbing going on here, and a quick whistle. It'll be a free kick opportunity for the Rush from inside their own 18, though, and a bit of a break. Bailey Rouse, the captain for the Rush out there with the armband. Fine with that call, as that was in dangerous territory inside the 18. Just trying to push their way through the midfield, turned over, and Park City will get it back. Send it back to the center back. Now all the way back to Kennard. Pushing down the left side. The midfielder able to send it forward, looking for a striker, and a heavy touch and a scoop by Sanchez for the Rush inside the 18. Boy, it sounds like we have microphones all the way around the field, doesn't it? It's great sound here. Sent to the far side and just juggled, trying to settle that ball in there. It goes over the boundary line. It'll be a throw in here for Park City on their side of the field. Peeking in here, I didn't get a chance to look in, but called it mostly cloudy just because the clouds rolling over. The sun is out on half the field here, essentially 75 degrees. Starting to finally feel like summer. And again, there is that threat of rain, but it feels like it's been that way since we got into March. So an injured player being attended to by the trainer. It is a Park City player, so it gives the players an opportunity to settle in here. Get a little water, get it together. Now the official says, all right, everybody, back out on the pitch. Again, the field here, as we talked about, Colorado High School Activities Association has used it. This is the home of the Inglewood Pirates, but they have played many playoff games here in high school, and both boys and girls soccer. So a well-used pitch, but it is the sport turf. So no need to put any water down. You're still going to see that ball skid a little bit. It does bound a little bit higher in some cases than you see on natural turf, but for anybody who's played at Dick's Sporting Goods Park, they know that that's like playing on a rubberized surface there at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Boy, it is a beautiful facility, but man, that ball really bounds. And they get it up in the air. And you see the surprise by a lot of high schoolers. And Shepard tried to work his way down the left side, tried to center it up, but has it turned over. But then the favor returned here. City will have it. They try to push to the midfield. Now they would really like to possess here for a little bit. So Rush started to push some numbers forward. No whistle on that as the Park City player goes down. Red Foxes catch a break, though. There was a defender right there. Stole it away. Shepard with a drive and a goal. Absolutely nothing Kennard could do that time. It goes just inside the near post. Boy, the hometown boy looking good. We're up in Highlands Ranch. Of course, Mountain Vista High School playing at UMass. And Shepard with his second goal of the half and a 2-0 lead for the Colorado Rush here, and a good start to the USL2 debut. It was interesting, in the press conference several weeks ago, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, of course, Elliot Prost, and how he was able to get his roster together, and a nice mix of some local players. They're able to bring in some players, so you've got domestic and you've got foreign players as well you're able to bring in, all playing within university systems. The chance to develop here, but he was excited with the talent here. On the far side and across for the Rush inside the 18, a header on, and it's poked up high. It hit the crossbar of the football goal that is there. The soccer crossbar is about 2 feet lower, so the punch there by Kennard, it actually ended up hitting the crossbar of the goal post. So it is a corner kick opportunity here for the Rush. Park City able to defend on the corner kick opportunity. Rush, though, trying to keep possession. They try to flip it up over the top here. Red Foxes will get it back here. Still in their defensive third, and now they'll try to break their way out here. It's touchdown. It'll roll over the boundary line. It'll be a throw-in for the Rush here on the near side. So an interesting situation. 2 goals here. Ben Shepard, a 2-0 lead for the Colorado Rush. No clock, though, and the clock being kept by the official on the field, but the players don't know the timing either, as there is no clock that is on here that anyone can see. So it's all just being kept, where this is as old school as you get. Now the captains, I'm sure, keeping an eye out to find out here, but they're just kind of rolling through. 7:30 start. We just do our best to kind of figure out how far in we are. Best we can tell here, we'd be about 22 minutes in. All the fans sitting here on the near side. It's going to be a push from behind by one of the Rush players here as Park City players upended. So a free kick opportunity set on the far side. A dangerous spot if they want to wait here. Some 39 yards out from the goal mouth, though. Boy, you could hear the impact of the soccer ball there. Talk about wearing one for the team there. That Rush defender and actually midfielder, that one came right off the chest. He's going to feel that one certainly tomorrow. And that was naturally Ben Shepherd that did it. Park City back into the midfield here as they try to work their way through. Battle toward the Park City offensive third, and back to Sanchez for the Rush. We're in the very bright neon pink signify the Rush keeper. In the meantime, really bright, almost Broncos orange. Bounding ball, it'll come inside the 18, and Sanchez, who was off his line but was kind of in between there, then made a charge to get to it before any Park City player could get there. He'll roll one to the far side, and the Rush can go on the attack. Sending the ball up over the top here toward the far side. Park City will take possession back over. Well, the score would show you, obviously, the domination that so far the Rush have shown here on the offensive side of things. Even possession-wise, though, the Rush have really controlled things. Park City has tried to settle back in on their back three, but then there's Shepherd drive, and it's off the crossbar of the football goalpost here. He got the opportunity. That one from about 35 yards out, just thought he'd take a shot. Kennard barely moved on that one. So much force behind it. What a really nasty tackle on the far side. That'll be a free kick opportunity for Park City from their defensive third. You see a player get twisted up a little bit. That's obviously not intentional, but not a great tackle. It caught the body and not much of the ball there. Ball sent to the side, and a miscommunication by Park City. We've seen that a lot. Several balls just kind of sent over the boundary line. So the Rush benefit from a throw-in on the far side, and they turn and attack, even with a 2-goal lead here. Again, no clock that we can see here. It's being kept by the official on the field, so we don't know. Our best guess is we're about 26 minutes into the match. And again, 45-minute halves. Sent to the far side, way too much on that one. Might work on natural turf, not going to work on the flubber though. There was a lot behind that, so a throw-in on the far side for the Colorado Rush. We had mentioned the last game today here in USL2, and I think the benefit of playing in the Mountain Time Zone. Everybody else rolling on the East Coast. Looks like the Rush match was the last one to go here on this Friday. 2-0 lead for Colorado. Midfielder working for Park City, and a touchback to the center back. Now the Red Wolves trying to settle in here. A little better possession now. Looking for some spacing on that far side. Well, the Rush have just been in attack mode here since the start, though. Really quick to get on. Love the style of play. Very exciting as the Rush really just keep attacking, even on defense. They're really attacking. Coming in. Any player who may try to have possession, shutting things down here. Over this near side, that's Greg Tracy, on a high school product. And roll back here. Zetch, send to the center back, Bailey Rouse. And Rouse will send it up over the top. Always looking for that little nook and cranny so they can attack here. Rush going to keep possession on the far side. Touched ahead by Maximilian. Now an opportunity across here. Ball into the air, and it'll be snatched out of the air by the Park City keeper here, and he will roll it ahead. Oh, but well played by the Rush defender behind. Luke Hansen got in there, got a piece of that one as he was trying to roll that ahead. The official had turned his head. He was watching the play moving forward, so Park City will able to get the ball back into the offensive third. There's a drive. It'll go wide. Sanchez made a dive for it, right to the post, but it was wide. It'll be a goal kick.
Goal kick.
Sanchez will get it back along the goal line, or inside the 18. He's way off his line here. And the Rush will work the right side. Touched ahead, and a quick touch by Maximilian trying to send it to that far side, but it'll go over the boundary line. Benches are on the other side of us here. Nice play there. Guess who? Ben Shepard. Now the race is on, trying to get to it. And the back kick. Kennard will give it back. Fortunately, the rosters that we have incorrect. We don't have, and again, it's how it works with player development. You're going to players that you try to keep that roster together, but you're going to have guys that join and leave. And so we don't have a lot of the numbers here. So I'll say center back and drive. Great save by Sanchez. Head high. That one touched up high and quite a bit of force behind it. Another drive to the left foot and deflected. It'll go over the end line here and will be a corner opportunity for Park City here. Red Wolves playing in the all-white kits here. And the corner will be taken here on the near side. Right-footed, corner opportunity, be an outswinger. Quite a bit of force on that one. Top of the box and a scissor kick that'll go high. And a goal kick now for the Rush. Sanchez, the keeper. We'd mentioned. That's a nice one to have for Colorado, to have a defender back like that. Boy, one touch and a back kick and then sends it away. He's well played there. That's nifty footwork. Aerial work, another back kick. This one has to just be scissor kicked out of the way. And it almost looked like it. You see how high he had to get up. That ball was bounding toward him. Sanchez, again, had to try to make the play. This one headed out by Shepard. It'll be another throw in for Park City. I believe that is Cool for Salt Lake City. Almost over the boundary line. Oh, late whistle, yes. Over the boundary line it goes. And a throw-in opportunity for the Rush. Shepard upended. That'll be a free kick. Just caught his foot as he was trying to move forward. So a clip there. A quick restart for the Rush. Nothing lead here. Best we could tell, 32nd minute. Again, no clock out on the field that the players can see. It's being kept by the official here, so say 32nd minute. To the other side, headed out by the left back, and Park City can try to attack here. Touched ahead, and here come the Red Wolves. Down that far side. Still with it. Sanchez off his line. A drive. It'll go high. Great individual effort on the far side by Park City there. Just working his way through, but could not settle it down and get a good strike on it. So Sanchez, because he came off his line, really made the striker on that far side really have to maybe shoot it a little sooner than he wanted to. Try to touch it over the top. I mean, you get that kind of momentum, hard to put any kind of touch on it. Almy descend to the far side for the rush. We'll be broadcasting the home games here as each of the teams trying to put a broadcast together all the way through for USL2 clubs, one way or the other. You'll find us rolling on Sunday once again. About 35 minutes in. We'll go 45-minute halves here. Rush have it on the far side, keeping that possession. A lot of traffic over there, and the ball will roll over the boundary line. It'll be a rush throw in. And again, Sunday's contest goes back to Denver Christian High School, which will be the home of the Rush here this season. Excited to see that facility. I understand they've rebuilt press box, some of the stands. So we'll go a little farther south than we are here. Down in Lakewood, essentially. Ball sent over the top by Park City. Bounding ball. Sanchez trying to get there. Kenon, a drive and a goal. The flag is up and an offside.
Goal does not count. Offside. Park City free kick rush.
Boy, Sanchez timed it. I thought he got himself into some real trouble there, but ends up an offside. Bails out the Rush here. So they have not cut that lead in half. And a 2-0 lead remains for Colorado. About 36 minutes in here. Heavy touch and a turnover. Park City, the opportunity now right in the middle of the field. Bounding ball. Shepard giving chase to it here on this near side. He's going to keep it. Tracy sends over to the far side, and now the move is on here. Rush settle down in the midfield. Now able to keep possession, get it together. Almy looking for Hansen here on the near side, but it's intercepted. Park City with the possession as they try to force the issue here a little bit. And too much on it. We've seen it 3 or 4 times now from the Red Foxes that just a little too much on it here with some of those passes, or just complete miscommunication as they try to work the balls to the side here and look for a little bit of space against this defense of the Colorado Rush. They've really been attacking, so you see players really turning and just kind of firing to the side, expecting someone to be there, and it's not always the case. Bird gonna keep possession for the moment here. Almy ahead. Tracy can't get to it though, and a ball high into the air. Sanchez backing up like he's fielding a punt here. That's just inside the 18. And he'll come away with it. Boy, the official had his eye on it. That ball had a little backspinner, and he was right at the top there of the box. Headed ahead. Shepard trying to make his way through. Keeps it ahead. Oh, and that's going to be a free kick opportunity for Park City. Potentially dangerous situation there. It's actually a handball is what it is.
a little smoother too.
38th minute here.
I don't think so.
All right.
So I don't think so. Never try.
Back defenders,
free
back kicks, so they will settle in.
It's not all-
Park City just looking for an opening here. They
seconds to run.
Okay.
did put the ball in the back of the net once, but an offside call negated the penalty or negated the goal, and so the Rush enjoying a 2-goal lead and continuing to push forward. Right, push from behind here. That's going to be a free kick opportunity right near the midfield here. I'm trying to see. I believe it's Maximilian that got pushed from behind, so a free kick. Lights are on here, start taking effect. The clouds are over. Beautiful sunset, and also some nasty looking clouds off to the southwest here. I feel like there's a little bit of rain there, but we may escape it. So. A long conversation here by the official and a couple of the Rush players on the far side. And the Rush are happy to just send it back and keep possession here. Ball set up over the top. Hanson trying to control and cannot.
Rush free kick for Park City.
So goal kick coming. Well, we've had some clock issues. I mean, the weather's held out, so that's nice. We've had some clock issues. We've had some internet issues. Told you I was going to see if I could find maybe some, potentially some scores, but I can't get on the USL2 website. As crazy as that sounds. I had it here earlier, but now a free kick opportunity. About 10 yards on top the 18 for Park City here. And a real opportunity for a set piece. Park City's had a couple of these opportunities. This is as close as they have come, though. Wall set up right on the 18 here. There's a drive up high, and Sanchez has to pop it in the air and then gather it in himself. Well played that time. Boy, there's quite a bit of force to that one. A very nice drive. Sanchez, though, made it look pretty easy on the save. Heading forward, one touch. Center back was there to at least delay things here a little bit. Now the rest of the defenders able to settle in. The drive will go wide, and a goal kick for the Rush here. I'll have to check with my exec over here. Sunday's game, what time? 7. It is an evening game again at Denver Christian High School. Yep, we'll be at the real home that we're going to be at. A nice facility, 7 o'clock kickoff. Tune in here, or better yet, make it to Denver Christian High School and watch. It's a good one. The attacking style that the coach has put together here. Been fun to watch. The Rush, 2 goals by Ben Shepard. 42 minutes in. And a free kick coming for Park City. as the first half has moved forward, we've seen Park City do a little better job of possession. They were trying to go over the top or trying to really look for a little daylight with some real long passing attempts that were easily being intercepted by the Colorado Rush. They really clogged up the lanes very well, but now we're seeing shorter passes, a little better spacing by Park City. The attacking style by the Rush has not waned here by any means. Want to step over, trying to regain it, could not. And a collision, that'll be a free kick for Park City. And a quick restart. The ball sent up over the top. Down toward the corner and headed over the end line. It'll be a corner opportunity. Park City can set up here, trying to cut the lead in half, but this would be huge for them. 44 minutes in is best guess. No clock on the field. It's being kept by the official, but we are getting close here, barring any extra time that may be there. Headed up into the air, still in the danger zone, certainly in the 18. Now sent back toward the top of that 18, and a attempted kind of scissor bicycle kick there. That was awkward, but you think about that ball coming at you and having to turn. There's a drive, it'll make its way through, and Sanchez will make the save. Most likely would have gone wide from the angle that we have, but a great job to be in the right place. The Rush can turn it right back around here. Well, again, that's the best example of it. Park City has gotten better as the half has moved along here. Miscommunication of the pass ahead, and he's sent to the side, and a collision before either player able to get to the ball. This is going to be a free kick for Park City. Right in the 45-minute range here, so we're close. We've had a couple of injuries, so a little extra time potentially being added on. I don't see a board going up on the far side, so we're not going to get any indication of how much extra time may be available either. We are close here. We'll head into extra time. This ball sent up in, and Sanchez will snatch it out of the air as he battles a big, tall player for Park City there. Able to get to it. Making like a pretty good wide receiver there. 50-50 balls, you go win those. That's what was going on there. Shepard's going to send this one back to the center back for the Rush. Ovar will send it to the far side. The Rush can take their time here as they push into extra time. Again into the offensive third. Rush has spent a little bit of time down here. A couple of big blasts by Shepard, and that's where we sit 2-0. Throw in for Park City. Now the lights are really taking effect. Those dark clouds have kind of taken that sunset away that's going down over the Rockies. Throw in for the Rush on the far side here. There we go, got a little bit back, but no scores being updated. I only saw one score that was actually up. Reading United AC. A 1-0, and they have not put down a final yet. It was played much earlier. Started much earlier in this one. I've got 1-0 over Philadelphia Lone Star FC. That's the only final we've got in USL2 here on this Friday night. Ball rolled over the boundary line. That'll be a throw in for Park City. A couple minutes of extra time here now in this first half. This is when all eyes start to go on the official. See how many times he starts checking his watch. Headed forward. Omi will take that, send to the far side. Ball taken away, though. Gathered in by Park City. Red Wolves on the attack here a little bit. Maybe the final attack of this first half. Looking for an opportunity to cut the lead in half potentially. And instead, offensively, the Rush look real good. Attacking. Not letting Park City settle in by any means. A little push on the far side is going to mean a free kick opportunity coming here for the Red Wolves. Ball sent over the top, headed out by the center back for the Rush. Well played that time. There was a Red Wolf that was rolling through there. And with the two injuries, we've got quite a bit of extra time added on. Sanchez rolling in front of the goal mouth, left-footed kick out of there. Ball settled down and pulled down. A yellow handed out to number 5 for Park City.
Yellow card issued before this free kick for the Rush.
In the meantime, Maximilian is a little slow to get up here. Certainly got a turf burn or two there. And a nice sign of sportsmanship right there with the hand slap by the player that, not the player that brought him down, but another player that came over. And it's good to see that. Shepard's going to take this free kick opportunity. 5th extra minute here. And Kennard up high to get that one out of the air. And that'll do it. 5 extra minutes in that first half. And a 2-0 lead as we head to intermission. The Colorado Rush. A nice opening half of the debut here in the USL2. 2-0 lead over Park City Red Wolves. Return here in just a bit. Second half here from Inglewood High School, Inglewood, Colorado, and USL2. It's your family's favorite day to bowl, eat, and have fun. Kids Fest is back at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers with dates in May and June. Kids under 15 can enjoy free 1-hour bowling and shoe rental and a free $5 arcade card during these special events. Not only that, get discounts on all menu items kids love, like $1 cookies, $2 hot dogs, and much more. Parents can join in on the fun too with discounted bowling for adults during Kids Fest. One lucky family will have a chance for their child to win 1 free year of PBA Junior Club. Want to learn more about Kids Fest at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers near you? Head to Bolero.com to find out the closest bowling center, and we'll see you on the lanes.
In 1997, entrepreneur Tom Shannon purchased the original Baltimore lanes and revolutionized the industry. His vision for upscale bowling and events turned Baltimore into a Manhattan nightlife hotspot and catapulted it onto the national stage, resulting in new locations throughout the U.S. In 2013, Baltimore purchased AMF Bowling Centers. The deal rescued AMF from bankruptcy and expanded Baltimore's portfolio to hundreds of locations across America. The next year, Baltimore AMF launched Bolero, a dynamic new brand that would take bowling to an entirely new level. The company made headlines again that year, acquiring Brunswick Corporation's bowling center business and uniting two longtime industry rivals, AMF and Brunswick, for the first time in history. In 2019, we made another big acquisition. The Professional Bowlers Association, PBA, with our partners at Fox Sports. We're re-energizing the PBA and bringing the sport to millions of fans. Today, the company is now Bolero Corp, a global media company and the largest owner and operator of bowling centers in the world. Our team is over 8,000 strong. Our lanes number over 12,000, and more than 28 million guests visit our locations every single year. Exceptional service, incredible value, limitless potential, powerful results. We are Bolero Corporation. Next Level Sports Performance is a physical therapy and sports performance clinic located.
Capelli Sport is an established global team sports provider with partners reaching all corners of the world. Capelli Sport has developed a success on the platform of GMA Accessories, a global retail manufacturer and importer of apparel, footwear, and fashion accessories, which was founded by CEO and President George Alters in 1990. Capelli Sport has developed an ownership and management component of its business to include ownership shares in 3 top professional clubs: MSV Duisburg of Germany, HB Koeg of Denmark, Inter Allies of Ghana, and USL League 2 team Cedar Stars Rush. These clubs support the growth of Capelli Sport as well as focus on player development and exclusive player opportunities. The uniqueness of Capelli Sport business model, network, and experience puts the company in a league of its own in the service, expertise, and support it gives its partners. Capelli Sport is focused on working with like-minded individuals with a goal to push the limits and chart new territories. For more information, visit capellisport.com or email contact us at capellisport.com. Ready to go second half here from the Denver metro area, Inglewood High School, Inglewood, Colorado, and the Colorado Rush. A 2-0 lead here as we begin this second half. And again, interestingly enough, the clock being kept on the field, you do not have a operating clock that the players can see or that we can see. So best guess here, but they started kick off a little later than we had thought, so not quite as much extra time, maybe about 2-3 minutes of extra time there. But either way, the story is the Colorado Rush attacking and succeeding twice. A 2-goal lead. Ben Shepherd with both of the goals here. And the Rush are in their blue and attacking left to right here. Cross toward the top of the box. Park City able to control and touched over the top. Oh my goodness, look at Sanchez way off his line, waiting for that to happen. I don't think Park City's been scattered a little bit. I knew exactly what was going to happen with that ball coming over the top. Sanchez outside of the box, as a matter of fact. Can't really see it necessarily, but oh yeah, you can. Just off to the left there. Boy, it gets darkened up in that corner there. That cross is over the end line, so that'll be a goal kick. We mentioned Park City, latter half of that first half, better job of possession and really slowing the pace down. That's kind of what I feel like that's what they would like here, is be able to slow it down, keep possession, be real methodical about some of the things that they're doing here. In the meantime, the Rush just attacking. Offensively, defensively, doesn't matter. That ball's on somebody's foot of the opposing team, and they are all over them and forcing them to make a quick decision. Bounding ball on that far side. Park City with a good attack here to open up this first half. Switch fields. Now back to the middle. Sent through, center back for the Rush, able to play that out of harm's way for the moment here, but the Red Wolves keeping the pressure on. Bounding ball, nudged ahead, onside. Sanchez is there, and a great job by the Rush defenders to get back and help out. Sanchez had come off his line pretty quickly there. Ended up going down, took a swipe at it, could not get to the ball. The defenders doing what they do, circling back behind to help out. Ball sent in, headed out of the box. Feel the momentum shifting here a little bit, despite 2-goal lead. Park City playing a little bit more the game they would like. This one chipped toward the top of the box here. Headed here to the near side. Defender's going to send that one up and over the crossbar. Just not worth trying to settle that in. That's Burl Shepard.
Water forthcoming for Park City.
Want to talk a little soccer? You can find me on Twitter, Lopes News Sports. I like talking soccer. Oh, headed just wide there. Sanchez was right in the middle. Nothing he could do about that. Defender was on the near side post, but that was a pretty quick shot. We'll be here for the home games, take you through July. I won't mind a 7:30 kickoff in July. You got anything in the afternoon, man, it's going to be hot, particularly on the sport turf. That's right, we do. We've got 2 Sunday 1 o'clock games. That's all right. I'll be in shorts. Nice lead to the far side. Tipped up in. Defender will get the head up to it here. Not out of harm's way yet. And it's interesting because the rush, this one sent here, near side post, down on the ground it goes. Sanchez is down to make the save. Clean sheet so far for Sanchez. Looked good. Ranked number 2 in the U20 2 years ago in the nation. It's pretty good. Showing you why. Because it's been solid. Defenders, that back four for the rush should look pretty good as well. And the attack turned right back around. Park City with possession. Nifty move. And the Red Wolves will keep that possession. Now switch fields here, bring it here to the near side. Shepard able to play it off for the moment, but now Park City turns it right back the other way. Shepard will send it back. Park City really putting a lot of pressure on. Throw in, which way are we going? For Park City. The official, a sub coming in. So a stop in possession here just for the moment. Rush will send on, it appears to be a defender here. Cross in there. No harm. No threats. Ball over the top will go over the boundary line. It'll be a throw in for Park City. Field decidedly tilted Park City's way, certainly. Jerry Gutierrez could not track that one down. About 8 minutes into this second half. It'll be the 53rd minute, just adding that together. But again, it's a best guess. The clock, or the time being kept on the field here. Oh, turnover in the rush. Good push forward. No sitting back in a shell here by any means. Sent ahead, Gutierrez. Good look there. Stay with the rush. And for Colorado, they can reset here, send it back, settle up. Need a little bit more possession here. They've been chasing quite a bit in this first 8 minutes or so of this second half. Come here and over. How about that? You send one back, then you go right back up over the top. Boy, pushing the back there, and that'll be a free kick from the midfield stripe.
Free kick rush.
Good crowd. Intermission, walked around, saw some folks. More sitting on the west side where you come in. We can hear him from time to time making noise. Certainly made noise on the 2 goals by Ben Shepherd in that first half. This will be a free kick for the Rush, or excuse me, for Park City. And sent ahead and onside. Oh boy, that one rolls over the end line here, but a kick to the shin there. I hope that's all that it is. Boy, he came really crumpled down to the ground there as he came up to defend that, and then suddenly got his boot on it. Yeah, certainly slow to get up. Eben Nober. He's walking it off, though. Corner opportunity. In swinger. Far post. It's sent and headed over the end line. So another corner kick. This will come from the far side now. Field definitely tilted Park City's way here in the second half. They've not been able to find a way to get it past Martin Sanchez, though. Low line driver. Red Wolves will keep possession, though. Keep the pressure on. Well, they were for the moment. Set ahead. Racing forward. Here come the Rush. And a swing and a miss. It's just going down. Maximilian was trying to get there. Nifty stepped in front to the side and onside. A drive to the far post will go wide. Maximilian got all of that one. A nice little let off there from the center of the field. Just a touch to him and a good drive, but it curled away from that far post. Fingers crossed you saw the little flicker in the sky. Fingers crossed that lightning stays south of us. Said we saw some nasty clouds, but it really was off to the south. Everything that was off to the west and the north doesn't look too bad. So, with my amateur meteorology degree, of course, I'm really guessing. That's right. Which I think that most of the meteorologists here this year have done a lot of that. I know some of these guys too. I mean, they're smart and took the tests and do the best, but I mean, it's Colorado weather. What do you want? Wait 15 minutes if you don't like it. It's going to change on you. Park City with the drive to that midfield there. Boy, how about that? Burl Shepard just said, "No, you're not going by me." Really did not. It was more defensive than anything. He wasn't attacking the ball. He just knew the player was coming and he was going to get it. That'll be a free kick for the Colorado Rush.
Free kick Rush.
And again, going in on the ball. I'll tell you what, Maximilian went down really hard. Yep, there it is. Burl Shepard said, "Yep, it's coming. I know it's coming." But he forced the turnover there. Now, actually ended up that it earns with Maximilian going down, a free kick opportunity. And the Rush can slow the momentum I think that Park City has kind of gained here in this second half. Best guess about the 58th minute here. We played a 90. But again, clock only being kept by the official. Could not get the clock to operate here. at the field. So just too much on that one. It'll roll over the boundary line here. It'll be a throw-in for Park City. Park City trying to weave their way out of trouble here. 3 rush players still keeping the pressure on. This is what we saw in this first half. Like, they're not going to let you have a lot of time. You're going to have to touch it and get rid of it. Decide where you're going to go. Park City's done a nice job possessing things, though. Nice sound through the defender. Well defended, but again, enough Park City players pushing forward here into the 18. And over the end line it'll go, and well, that will be a goal kick. Tough touch turned over, and a drive that goes way wide. Sanchez, quick goal kick. Sent over the top. That's too much on that one. The keeper for Park City will settle it in. We believe that is Kennard back there. The number matches for a keeper, but again, we don't have a great roster for Park City, so any numbers we do have, I think we have just 11 down there, but certainly not the same guys that are out. And again, Red Wolves gathered together. Nice possession. Start putting the pressure on here. Not happy with the call, but not going to change it. And a quick restart for the Rush, as is the habit for a Rush club. And when it comes to pro development, we watch how Coach Post is doing things. So we've watched Rush clubs do this from very quick restarts on free kicks. They like to keep things moving here and keep the pressure on. It's a fun style for fans to watch, certainly, and for announcers to call, and for players to play in. You've got to be fit, though. You are always attacking something. You're on the defensive side of things. You're not marking a player. You're attacking the ball, forcing the other team to make some real quick decisions here. Park City has done a nice job possessing the ball here in the second half. And again, a lot more control. But again, they have to start forcing the issue a little bit. Down 2-0. Work to the far side. And over the end line it will go. It will be another corner opportunity here for Park City. And another chance for a set piece. Keep the pressure on Sanchez and the Colorado Rush. Outswinger coming. Toward the top of the box, headed on and saved by Sanchez. Wowee. What a save. Wasn't a lot behind the header, but enough that he had to go full extension to get to it, and now the Rush should turn it right back around in transition. Over the end line it goes, and a corner opportunity for the Rush. Take a look at this save here.
Corner on the way for the Rush.
He was leaning toward the near post and had to dive back to that far post to make that save. Martin Sanchez. So now the Rush, their first corner opportunity here of this second half. See if they could take a little bit of that momentum away from the Red Wolves. In swinger to that far post. Nobody's home. And over the boundary line it goes. It'll be a throw in.
Throwing Park City.
For Park City. And the Rush going to keep the numbers forward here, though. Got to keep that pressure on. Touched ahead. Here come the Red Wolves. Back to the midfield, and Carr's going to send it out of harm's way. Going to send it up over the top. That's going to be a free kick opportunity coming for Park City. The center back for the Rush pulling a forward down there. Nope, it'll go back the other way. Instead, it is going to be a free kick opportunity for the Rush. I thought for sure that he was going to get him called there, but watch him. Oh, he's down. He's down near the legs, though. It was him boxing out the player that was going to go up for it. So that's why the Park City player is going to be called here. As opposed to going up for the ball, he was really trying to box him out, and the Rush player was trying to back himself out of the way. A cross, and well wide there. A bang-bang play. Goal kick here for the Colorado Rush. Sanchez says, I don't like where that's at. I'm going to set it down right in the middle. Let's guess 65th minute. That sound about right? We both got our clocks going here. We're doing the best that we can. Oh, a bit of a collision there. It's hard not to blow the whistle on that. Quick restart on the free kick. Nifty footwork to the side, right? Send that way up over the top. Boy, that is a tough angle. And he, wow. It is. It's the Australian rules football. Yeah, or rugby. Yes, a little bit of that kind of angle. It's impressive. If anybody's checked out Australian rules football, and you remember when ESPN and ESPN2 30 years ago started running it, you know, and boy, it's a lot different looking now. That's for sure. It doesn't look anything like that. You know, uniforms are different. The officials aren't wearing the straw hats with the coats over the top. They actually are wearing official gear that you see with any other sport. On this side, Maximilian was coming for it.
Flag up offside.
Offside. A call there. Maximilian got behind that back line. I like Maximilian, man. That's great. You could hear the shouts of Maxi on the field, though, and then start to send the ball his way. Maxi. Ball sent ahead, and Sanchez will just wait. Take his time with it. And again, the Rush can take their time here with things, but it's not to say that they're not going to attack. You know, evidence of the ball that goes over the top on that far side. Tracy's got it, an opening and a drive. Well high. Greg Tracy saw, Ben Shepard do it. Why not? By the way, Tracy spent some time with the Rapids between 2014 and 2018. The University of Portland now, so within the academy work there. think about the background of a lot of these guys. We mentioned a lot here, and since we're along the back, center back there, that Bailey Rouse has played there from Littleton, played at Chatfield High School. He's a Wildcat playing at University of Kentucky now.
Heads and swivels in the stands.
Front 60, right here, and then go to throw it.
Not if he's from Chatfield. Nope. He went to Chatfield, so that would not be back-to-back Wildcats. Over the boundary line, that's going to be a throw-in for Park City. Not the first time that we've seen that happen. Mommy on that far side just trying to kind of take it himself. Well, a little bit of that adrenaline wearing off on Park City now in the rush. That attacking style, now we see them really start to have some real opportunities here. Gutierrez sends here. Over, into the middle. Almy lost possession. Here come the Red Wolves. Oh, and they drive from about 50 yards out. And I'm not really sure what he saw. And again, it was along the ground too. Maybe thinking that Sanchez might be off his line there, but rolling straight in there. Kennard down to the turf, scooped that one up and turn it back the other way. 70-some minutes into the match now. Gutierrez into the center of the field. A little 1-2. Not quite enough on that one. Kennard with an easy save. You saw Nova running right through the middle there, but just could not settle it. And the Red Wolves turn it back the other way. An attempted tackle, and he's not going to help him out by any means. Greg Tracy's going to get whistled here, get a bit of a talking to. A free kick opportunity. A little gamesmanship here. Tie the shoes right in front of the ball. Hit it up, and nice job. Sanchez will get to it, keep it from going over the end line. And now we'll scoop it up. I love the gamesmanship. And of course the false approach to the ball too is like calling timeout in the NBA to see what kind of defense is being set up. It works. Wanted to see if the rush might be stepping up on them. It appeared they were not. But the set piece thwarted anyway. Kennard will take that back kick and send it ahead now. Two-0 lead. Ben Shepard, 2 goals in that first half. And the throw in as a player crumbles to the ground here. I don't know if it's a throw in or going to be a free kick opportunity. He's slow to get up, and it'll be a free kick. Red Wolves have had a handful of opportunities here in the second half. Talked about the possession, got better late in that first half. They did a better job of, and again, maybe the rush got a little tired too. Maybe they backed off a little bit on that pressure, but beginning of this second half, Park City really put a lot of pressure on with good possessions, good spacing, and they've had some opportunities here for some set pieces. Here's another one. You just feel like they're knocking on the door Are they going to bust through? Martin Sanchez has been fantastic in goal, and that one off of the crossbar of the goal post. So it'll be a goal kick. Well, it does save you having to chase after the ball with the football crossbar there. But it also makes you do a double take to go, ooh, was that, which one is the ball in play or not? Good goal kick. I don't mind. You're playing on a real pitch in a soccer facility. You're guessing on how far out they are. You're watching where the 18 is and inside the 6 and things like that. Well, that one's set all the way to the far side. That's going to go over the boundary line too. But when you're playing and having the benefit of calling a lot of high school matches, it's usually on a multi-purpose field, so you get a really good sense of. Get a free kick opportunity inside the 20-yard line. That's pretty good. You get a nice set piece going. Start pushing outside the 30-yard line. then you're kind of sending one in. You better have somebody who's got a little distance to the leg, and that one sent well high over the top.
Behind a goal kick, and fans make note. Rush players Finn Shepard and Greg Tracy will be available after the game for photos and autographs. There'll be an area set up just outside the main entrance.
Here, a public address announcer. They've done a nice job. You see the signage that's been put up here. You see the sponsors we talked about, Bolero. Been with the Rush for a couple of years now, as it turns out, which is very cool. Next level, they're the ones that keep the players functioning out there. Located in Golden. Uh-oh, trouble there, and onside, and a drive, and the defender will take one. A nice job to get in front, as that one was sent up and out.
Also, for tickets to future Rush games, visit rushprodevelopment.com/tickets,
Instead, it's a goal kick, so the defender I don't think the defender touched it, so it'll be a goal kick opportunity. I got you. Nonetheless, this play continues on. It's turned over, and Park City comes the other way. And the Redwood Wolves, that is, with a little header on. Sanchez had to be on his toes. Settle in on it. Killing a little time. About 77 minutes into the match here. And again, I mentioned it, no clock, no visible clock on the field for the players to see, or for us for that matter. Obviously the official keeping it. Be a little different when we get to Denver Christian High School on Sunday. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff. We hope you come out for that. If not, you can certainly watch it here. The home game is going to be right here. And a goal kick coming.
Goal kick on the way.
And the indignant look of the Park City player. Could not earn a touch on that and earn a corner out of it. I can't say that the ball hasn't bounced the way of Park City, or hasn't bounced the way. It's been well defended by, obviously, having Martin Sanchez between the posts has been huge for Colorado Rush. He's made a couple of fantastic saves, but the defenders in front of him too have done a very nice job. But it's the pressure that the Rush were able to put together in that first half that led to 2 very quick goals and a comfortable lead now. head toward the 80th minute here. Weaving through traffic now with a drive and a big save. Diving to his left with that right fist. Sanchez able to punch it up and out of harm's way. Another corner opportunity. Really a handful here. Take a look at this. Well, that was a drive there. And that's a quick shot. You think about it, the player's looking down, and all of a sudden he looks up, sees daylight, and doesn't even think twice about it, and drills it. And a run, and it'll go off of Sanchez and in.
Somebody got a piece of it to put
Really could not do much about that. A perfectly set piece.
Rush 2, Red Wolves 1.
Nearly the 80th minute, and suddenly the lead cut in half that the Colorado Rush have here. A lot of set piece opportunities, several corner opportunities here. Watch here. Oh boy. Over the top of one of the Park City players, and another Park City player in a great position. Got his head on it, really nothing Sanchez could do. Well, a little adrenaline pumping through the veins here. The Colorado Rush thinking about a W, but you've still got a good 10 minutes you have to defend here. And now suddenly you're down in the second half. A goal across for Park City. Now your pressure, everything that you've been doing, Park City's adjusted to that, and now they're a little more patient with their possessions. And they have the time here. They stay with the game plan and keep putting that pressure on, find some more set pieces now. This one headed toward the goal, but Sanchez is there. Trying to get possession back, turn it back quickly. It'll be a throw in for Colorado on that far side. Bounding ball. Kennard's going to wait for that one to come to him. City wants to turn and push ahead. Really not a great soccer ball, and they want to get it out of play. The stitching coming out of it, I don't know. I have not seen that happen before. And you see it all the time in baseball, but all of a sudden the referee just stopped him and said, no. He said, we're gonna stop play here and get a new ball. A Rush player down cramping.
First, the ball itself an issue, now an injury timeout.
Well, the clock has been stopped here for the moment, so here's what the Colorado Rush have coming. Of course, you've got Park City again coming up on Sunday, then off onto the road they go. Takes you all the way through July. Follow them. Colorado Rush.
Even number 14, the injured Rush player.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They're all over the place. Go to the USL2 website too. Find out more information about the league and the schedules that get popped up there. Sanchez will play for the moment. Take a little time. So we're back underway. And again, no visible clock out there, but plenty of time for a potential equalizer for Park City. The way that they've been playing, they have handled this second half. They've gotten themselves to within a goal. For the Rush, they've not been able to mount much. Just looking for an opening. The Wolves will work that right side over the end line and a throw in. Did that go over the boundary line? It did. Throw in for the Rush. Coming up on the 85th minute here is best guess. Best we can guess, I should say. I can say that I've had to do this before when there's been clock malfunctions in high school soccer. I've seen it at some places where it will happen. Where the clock gets stopped and it's not supposed to be stopped and the official can't get the attention of the keeper or the scorekeeper or the clock, the timekeeper, and that's where the trouble ensues. Another opportunity as they attack this right side. Cross up to the far side, over the end line, throw-in opportunity. Again, the lone goal scored by Park City came on a set piece. The Red Wolves have had plenty of those here in the second half. It'll be a Rush throw-in on the far side. You get the sense of the urgency that the Red Wolves are starting to play with now. Can't look too far ahead. I know they had a 2-goal lead going into intermission. Park City really came back here. Looked like a game of Twister going on right there. Park City ends up winning possession. Oh, he's looking for an opening. And the drive and blocked over the end line and a corner opportunity. Dangerous chance for Park City coming here. How about the slide by Eben Nober? Took that one right off the kidneys. Here we go, in swinger, far post, still in the danger zone and then sent out of harm's way. And that one actually deflecting, I say, off of a Rush player. So it'll be a throw-in to Park City. They're going to keep the pressure on here. '87-ish minutes in, and there's that equalizer. A whistle, and they have stopped play. And they are not allowing the goal. They are disallowing the goal here.
A free kick for the Rush.
And a foul inside the box here. So let's see if we can find it. You can see where that's being spotted. Oh, yeah, there's the push right there. That's how he was able to clear himself. A push in the back, very clear and spotted by the official.
Who would you say is the most important job of all us interns?
And for the Rush now.
Penny.
Oh, trying to lay it off there, and it's turned over.
I
And here come the Red Wolves back the other way for the moment, pushing the numbers forward up until that moment there. Well, I'll tell you what, for the likes of Jerry Gutierrez and Greg Tracy have done a nice job of that midfield. These final few minutes going to be critical here. And we talk so much about the defenders, certainly, and the play of Martin Sanchez, but in that midfield, that's been pretty big. They've really slowed things down here in the last couple of minutes. And this is going to be a free kick opportunity in a dangerous spot here, this near side on top of the 18. Boy, this is going to be interesting here. Well, you can see a bit of a wrestling match going on. Oh boy, that's a tough one. The defender for the Rush running by, and the Park City player. It's almost, you think about this, when Seth Curry fires a three and kicks the leg out looking for a foul, that's a little bit of what that was. And again, it's hard for the official. I mean, he's running his movement, he's trying to be in position. Looked like the ball was headed back toward the west, and so all he saw was the player go down. But now, fantastic opportunity to drive right at Sanchez.
Sanchez a save and a cover.
He saw that one the whole way. So I say a potential set piece, but he was really trying to curl that one right in there. Not much of a problem. We start to push toward the 90th minute here. We start to get toward a little extra time, but Park City's got very limited time. They've really got to go here if they would like to find an equalizer. Chipped ahead. And Sanchez out to try to make the play here. The ball rolls off over the end line. It'll be a goal kick.
Ends up the goal kick.
And Sanchez will be in no hurry to send this one away. Over midfield, free kick opportunity here. Oh, a little pushing and shoving now on the far side. As the teams come together a little bit on that far side, but cooler heads, we hope, prevail here as we start to push into some extra time. Well, they're going to back that free kick up too, about 50 yards from the goal. And a nice nifty spin forward. Not an ideal spot for a set piece, but again, Park City's done a nice job. Yeah, here's the long one. You've got to have the leg, got to have a little accuracy here. And that one didn't get high enough into the 18 that time. It was kind of curling down. Rush trying to just push this one forward. Keeper's going to come off his line. Kennard's going to head it down. And chipped ahead. Now he's going to have to get back. For the Rush. Just looking for a little opportunity here. Want to keep possession. And will take it to the corner to do so. Just trying to burn off some of those seconds. We're definitely into extra time here. This one will head over the end line, so it'll be a goal kick opportunity. Well, how big would that have been for the Rush if they were able to, that ball would have settled inside the boundary line. Then you just dribble this thing out, essentially. got to be close here. And that's going to do it. Match number 1 of the USL2 season, the debut, a success for the Colorado Rush here. 2-1 winners over Park City. Boy, a lot of fun. 2 goals by Ben Shepard in that first half, and they hold up. The goal in the 80th by Park City to cut the lead in half, but the Rush hold on and prevail. They'll take the points coming away into their second match against Park City. That'll come up on Sunday. We'll be on the air for you right around 7 o'clock Mountain Time. We invite you to join us. My friend Mary Kay Morrow is going to step in for me. I've got some other obligations over the weekend. Happy to be here for the debut. I'll be back with you when they return home in the next few weeks. Listen in to Mary Kay Morrow coming up on Sunday. Again, 7 o'clock we'll be on the air here. Better yet, come out to Denver Christian High School and watch. It is a fun brand of soccer for you. Thanks to Joe Webb for asking us to do this. My exec producer, Phil Mildren. I'm Corey Lopez. We'll see you again. The Rush prevail 2-1 over Park City here from Inglewood High School. Goodbye for now on Stream It Sports.
Next Level Sports Performance is a physical therapy and sports performance clinic located in Golden, Colorado. For 17 years, Next Level has strived to provide the highest level of care in the state. Whether you're a competitive athlete that's looking to step up your game, an active individual recovering from an injury, or someone who wants the energy and flexibility to keep up with your kids every day, Next Level Sports Performance can help you find the answer you need. Next Level recently moved locations, but they made sure to stay in Golden. The brand new facility is located in the Coors Tech Business Park at 4670 Table Mountain Drive. For information on the services they provide, visit their website at nextlevelsPPT.com.
So what's it gonna be tonight? Be the crew that rolls deep. Be Lord of the Lanes. Be your alter ego. Be unfiltered. Be a strike dance machine. Be that guy. Be ballsy. Be 12 pounds of fury. Be superstitious. Be granny style. Be any style. Hey, it's your night. Be bold. Bolero.